Well, hello everybody. As you may have seen, I just sold, what, 4 trombones in the last 2 days. That's crazy. I guess you guys really kind of came to arms for me because you know. But anyway, I'm gonna focus on reloading the store. There's 2 up there. I don't know why people don't want that Reynolds Professional. That thing is just an awesome horn, and the Signet too. You know, just those are really good horns. So I'm gonna start reloading like a bunch of stuff. So I'll just show you what I'm doing right now. Got a couple slides in the soup here. I've got a Blessing B88. I got 2 of those I'm going to be working on. I'll be working on this 605 Cleveland. I've got 3 of these Getsons here that I need to work on. Some more stuff here. Some Ambassadors, some Bundys, some Box TB300s. Over here, I've got some stuff in the soup. There's that B88 open wrap. It's going to go in the soup. That one's actually, I'm kind of sitting that side for somebody right now. And a Blessing. The Blessing was given to me just as a donation. So I'm going to clean that up. Like I said, I got stuff here in the soup. And, shoot, my sign is locking up on me right now. Let's go in the garage and let's take a look. What I've been getting. I've got a guy coming over, friend of a friend, on Saturday looking for a small bore. So these aren't going to go up. I'm going to let him pick through them first, and then I'll put some up. But here's what I've got another Super 56 Super Olds. I've got a 1950 Con 32 Burkle. I've got a 64 Martin Imperial. I've got a 1954 Con 20H Conquest. A couple Ambassadors. Let's see what over here. That's not for sale. 4H, 52 Con 4H. I've got a Coprion director I got to work on here. I've got another Coprion director over here. I've been getting a lot of private requests for the Coprion, so I'm pulling a bunch of them out, getting them ready. What else do I have over here? I've got let's see, a Pan American. I don't know if that's going to go up. I'm going to keep that one because that Pan American was actually made by Martin. So it's kind of cool. I got 1, 2, I think I got 3 77Hs back here that I'm still working on. Another Getson right there. Let's see, what's this? No, that's my York Custom. Let's see, I've got an old USA Military Special. I've got stuff. So I'm going to be working on stuff. I'm also going to try to start blowing out a lot of my student horns. I got a fat load of Con 14Hs, 18Hs, Bach, TB, whatevers. I've got some Holton Collegiates. I've got Rhythm. I've got, what else do I got? The AK Heddles, the German maker, who made stencils for a bunch of different name brands, but they're all pretty much the same horn. I'll get a couple of those ready. Holton 50s, not Holton 50s, Getson 50s, like the early ones. So a lot of these I'm going to, nothing's going to be under $100. I'm telling you right now, because my time is still worth something, okay? So at the very least, I may put them up at 125 or 150. Okay, and of course about $75 shipping. Okay, as it all goes up on Reverb, and that covers a lot of the fees. I mean, Reverb's hitting me at 11% for processing and seller fees, and so I got to recover that somehow. And they want their piece, but I also need mine. Anyway, that's just business. Hope you guys don't feel bad about that. It's just the way it works. But I'm going to be blowing a lot of student horns out. So I'll have those all ready for the summer and the coming fall. And for, I'm not expecting older players to buy these things, but, maybe the older players want to buy them for their grandkids or are going to get started. Maybe some parents are going to want to buy stuff for their kids or getting started, maybe 7th grade, 5th grade music, something like that. A lot of these, and I got a mess of Olds Ambassadors too. I got about 5 of the Fullerton ones. Those are super, super durable. I mean, I highly recommend those as not just a starter horn, but it's a horn that'll take you all the way into college as a jazz horn. But they're really durable. Olds knew what they were doing. A couple of medalists. So look for all this stuff, because I'm going to start just burying my Reverb store with a lot of the student models. I need to blow these student models out because they're just sitting. And, I bought those early on to teach myself how to do a lot of these repairs because I don't want to work on nice stuff. But I'm at a point now where I'm working on nice stuff. So I need to get rid of a lot of the student stuff, and then I can focus on the nice stuff because I got a lot of olds too. I got ambassadors, I've got standards, I got old specials. I don't know about studios. Got a lot of old. I got about 7 supers in different eras. Sorry, the sinuses. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So stay tuned. Watch what's going on. Like I always tell you, it's kind of like insider trading. You watch my channel, you're going to know what's going to be coming soon, and then I'm going to post it on Facebook. But I always point everybody to Reverb. Okay, because some people are a little squeamish. They're like, "Well, I want to know I got security." Well, you get security on Reverb, right? But if you want to save yourself some money, then you can private message me. We can work directly. That way, I don't have to dump seller's fees, and you can have cheaper shipping, and you don't have to pay tax. So those are your options, okay? So, and I don't sell outside of the United States. Occasionally, I've got a guy in Australia that I trust. I haven't really done any work with anybody in Canada or the UK yet, though I do have a friend or two out in the UK that I bought horns from that I trust. But I'm definitely not selling anything to South America or the African nation or Asia. Okay, it's crazy out there. I can't trust that it's going to make it out there. The customs and everything is just ridiculous. So I'm just going to spare me and you that trouble. But Australia, Canada, UK. Okay, maybe Germany, but somebody needs to talk to me in English. If I get messages in Italian or Spanish or German, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you because I don't speak those languages. Even though my last name is Seilinger, I don't speak German. All right, anyway, so that's this episode. Stay tuned, more to come, and I still have a wonderfully and beautiful summer signet up, small bore, and the 500 bore Reynolds Professional. The thing's like a piece of jewelry. I mean, come on, people, pick it up. Okay, bye.